thought we were really good in our defensive zone. He's a really good goaltender. And then in overtime, they carried the first half of it, but Muldowney made a great play, split the D, and they took the penalty, and it was a great play on the goal to win it. But I was proud of the team. It was a really good. How much time was left in the game? I don't know.
40 seconds.
So 64-minute and 20-second game we played. That was a pretty good game.
You kind of alluded to it, but special teams were a struggle at times for you guys in regulation. It's a little fitting to win it on special teams in overtime.
You know, our power play wasn't as crisp as the last one before overtime. I thought was a pretty good one. Part of the reason was we weren't winning faceoffs, so we were going to go back and break pucks out. But the power play has been really good the second half, and the hallmark, I think, of a great power play is it doesn't matter what you've done up to that point. It's like if you get one after that, can you make it count? And we did get a big 2 points.
Talk about Callum, especially.
Yeah, I thought he was solid. I thought he was really, really solid. You know, the second goal, you know, it was the right call by the referee because he wasn't in the crease and it was incidental contact, but his stick did get knocked out, you know, and I think that certainly affected him, but he was really solid, I thought.
What led to the decision to start him tonight?
Well, we've been splitting him pretty much the whole second half, so that's what kind of led to that decision.
The kids played so well again. Your freshman line,
yeah, they were great.
Creates a lot of energy.
They were great. I thought they're giving us a lot of great efforts night after night. So they're starting to stack games together, and that's what builds confidence.
Jake had been getting a lot of assists the last few games, but the goals hadn't necessarily been there. Just for a player like him, is it important to see the puck go in the back of the net and get 2 tonight?
Well, I think it's important for any player to see the puck go in the back of the net, but especially him. He's just such a gifted offensive player, and he can really shoot the puck. And sometimes I think he might overpass the puck at times, but it was great for him to get a couple tonight.
The missed penalty shot didn't rattle him either.
Didn't seem to. Yeah.
How do you describe the animosity between both of these teams?
You know, I think it's I don't know if it's anything unique to Maine, UConn. I just think Hockey East has a lot of animosity week in and week out. So they're a really good team, and so are we. And I told the team before the game that, you know, it was like watching that game last night, the U.S.-Canada game. You have 2 evenly matched teams, and, you know, is it the team that keeps their discipline? Is it the team that, you know, can do a lot of the things that don't take talent, like just chip a puck deep instead of turning it over and back check and finish checks. It doesn't take a lot of talent to do that. And you got to be able to do it when 2 teams are evenly matched.
What was Maine doing on their power play that was making it tough for you guys?
I don't know. I got to look at it. One was we weren't winning any draws, so they had zone time. But I'd have to watch it. I didn't watch it close enough. But we'll sit down and try to figure out what happened.
They put a lot of pressure on at the start of the overtime. It seemed that the ice was tilted at one end, and then once the penalty came, that momentum changed.
Yeah. Did they get any shots?
OT's not listed there.
It's not. Well, it says, yeah, they get 2, I think. So, I mean, they had a lot of possession. I don't know how many grade A's they had, but they just kept rolling, and that's a smart play because someone misses an assignment, and then that's when you get your grade A. So, but they had possession, and I thought we did a great job defending it and switching off and handling it. It was funny. We practiced that this week, too.
Is that your first OT winner in a while?
Yeah, I think so, since juniors. So, been a bit.
Just what was working on that power play? It seemed like you guys had a little bit of trouble with the extra man earlier, but that one you didn't seem to have any yet.
Yeah, I think that's our third or fourth 4-on-3 now in the last stretch of games here, and I thought that we did a good job getting pucks to the net. I think we had chances, and then we were, lucky able to get one there. So it's nice.
It feels like in the second half you had a lot of assists, not necessarily a lot of goals. Just as someone who has scored a lot of goals in your career, how do you kind of balance that in, the puck's going in, but it might not be you putting it in?
That's not really something that I think of or really care about, as long as, I'm trying to produce and help the team win. That's all I'm really worried about. So it's not really even something I'm thinking about at all.
Overtime, you guys didn't touch the puck for 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. How do you stay composed, balanced, and not get over anxious and try and make a play and then get beat defensively?
Yeah, 3-on-3 is something that we work on in practice. So, I think that we've been in spots like that before, and I think we're smart enough to know to kind of, play defense and not try to force anything there. I think although we were tired, I thought we did a good job of not getting them too much, and lucky enough to, get a cover and get the puck back, and then great play by Molly there to draw the penalty. So.
Look back from this late in the season, what's the difference between this year's team and last year's team? What's different about the vibe and the chemistry, all of that stuff?
Yeah, I think that this team's just a really tight group who, loves coming to the rink every day, and, everyone loves each other, and I think that everyone's bought in for the right reasons, and, guys care about winning games, and that's about it. So I think that's what's working for us.
What did you see on your goal in overtime there?
I thought we did a good job of moving the puck, getting shots on net, and Scotty got a nice shot on net there, and I was just lucky enough to clean up the rebound. So
that first goal that you had, did you just see the puck appear in the crease? It was kind of a scramble, and you just seemed to whack it in.
Yeah, those are plays that happen all the time in practice and stuff, and I knew Tats was, skilled enough to get it there. I just went to the back post and was looking for the puck, and it was lucky enough to score it out right on my stick, and just had to tap it in there.
You then had a penalty shot. How do you not let that affect you, missing that and being able to bounce back, get another eventually?
Yeah, I think that we had great momentum, going into when I got the penalty shot, and I think that the other lines did a good job of not letting us get it down. I thought, we had some great ozone shifts after that, and I think we just kept putting it on them, so that's kind of just left my mind right after.